television city in Hollywood. It's Card Shark. Here's the host of Card Shark, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Card Shark. If you've been watching our show, you know that last week we gave away over $90,000 in cash to our players. So you can win a lot of money here. And to guarantee that our players get a fair deal, I want you to meet our two lovely dealers, and here they are right now. Good morning, ladies. This is Susanna Williams and Maisie Pemberton. And girls, if you would, please start dealing out the cards. And we're in the middle of a tiebreaker game. We're picking it up from where we left off yesterday. We're about ready to start our tiebreaker game. And today, Susanna's dealing the blue cards to the lower level, and Lacey will be dealing the red cards to our returning champion. While they're doing that, let's meet our two card sharks, and here they come. I'm so anxious to talk to you. First of all, Lori, our returning champion, won $37,100 the other day. And Lori, you told me you were going to buy your horse back. You had to sell your horse. Did you buy the horse?
No, we decided to get a well and paint the car.
What kind of well?
A well that you put in the ground to get water from.
Oh, I thought you meant an oil well.
Oh, no. Just
so you're going to paint the car.
And buy a well.
And buy a well.
And take a trip.
And take a trip. And because you have to have a well because you live out there in the desert. Where do you live?
In Apple Valley.
Out in Apple Valley. For those of you not familiar, that's about 100 miles east, I guess, of Los Angeles.
Yeah, it's about a 3-day drive.
Yeah, I understand. But you got $37,000 in your pocket. You can go any way you want. It's nice to have you back with us.
I can't believe it.
And your challenger, good morning, Michael.
Hi, Bob. I'm Michael Priscilla. I'm originally from Portland, Oregon.
Okay.
And I've been living in Los Angeles for 3 years now, and I work for a major fragrance company.
And is that what you want to do for the rest of your life, or what?
No, I'm a struggling thespian.
That means you're an actor, right?
Yes.
Don't use big words, because I have trouble.
I know, Bob. I'm sorry.
Right, that's okay. Now, I know you cut the cards, but they've dealt out cards from the same deck that you were playing with last time, because we're going to do our tiebreaker game. Now, the object of our game is to work your way across the board by predicting whether each card is higher or lower than the one preceding it. And Lori won one game in the match. Michael, you've won one game in the match. As you know, the first player to win 2 games wins the match and then plays the big money card. So we're ready to start the tiebreaker game right now. Maximum of 3 cards, maximum of 3 questions. And here we go. It goes to Lori, our returning champion. Here's your first question. Lori, we surveyed 100 people, and we asked them, should it be illegal for private citizens to own handguns? Aha. How many people said that it should be illegal?
Well, I think that number is going to be very low because they say that the only criminal is the gun itself. But I think that if you don't carry a gun, or not carry per se, but just to...
You're going to say, well, you got one strapped on?
But to a pastoral. But to own one, I think it should be everyone's right.
How many people said it should be illegal?
It should be illegal.
Yes, to own a handgun.
I think it should be low, very low. I'd say maybe 11 out of 100.
You think 11 out of 100 people said it should be illegal? Michael, will the actual number be higher or lower than that?
Well, I sort of agree with Lori, but I'm going to have to say it's a little bit higher than 11.
You think it'll be higher than that? All right, if it's higher than 11, you get the first shot at the cards. If it's lower, then Lori will get the first shot at the cards. The actual number of people who said it should be illegal for citizens to own handguns is 39. You're right. It is higher. Really a controversial question. All right, now, Michael, because you won the high-low question, you can change your base card if you want to, and here is that base card. Your card is a king. Good card.
Lower.
Going lower than the king. The card is a 6. You have a choice to make. You can play or you can freeze. If you freeze, you protect the position. If you play on and make a goof, Lori gets a free shot. So what are you going to do?
I'm going to go higher.
You're going to go on?
Higher.
All right. If this card is higher than the 6, Michael will be our new champion. If not, Lori gets a free shot. It's an 8. Yeah! We got a new champion. All right.
Thanks, Lori.
Lori, didn't happen for you today. You end up with over $37,000. Good luck with your well and your car and all of those things. And you're a nice lady. Bye-bye. Come here, Michael. You're our new champion. All right. Michael's going to play the big money cards. We'll give him a chance to do that when we come back right after these very important words. See you in a moment. Woo! champ. Congratulations. Did you hear what I said at the top of the show?
What did you say?
Last week we gave away over $90,000, and it all happened right over there on the money card. So I want to wish you all the luck in the world.
You.
Suzanne and Lacey, they have a new deck of cards that I know you cut before we went on the air, and here's how we play our money cards. First of all, the $200 you won is yours to keep no matter what happens. Now we'll give you new money to bet with, and we'll start you on the bottom line with $200. You must then bet your way across the board by calling high and low. When you get to the second line, we're going to add $400 of betting money, and you bet your way across the line. Please keep in mind that minimum bets are $50, except for the final top card, where you must bet at least half of your dollars. Understand all the rules, Michael?
Yes.
I want to wish you all the luck in the world. Also, you're going to have 3 chances to change any card you don't like, because Susanna's dealing out 3 cards over there, so anytime you see a card you don't like, you can make change 3 times. Let's give him $200. Can we do that? There it is. And if you play your cards right, you will turn that $200 into $32,000.
Right.
Good luck to you, Michael. Here we go. Here's your first card. It's a 10. Now, you want to play it or you want to change it?
I think I'm gonna go $100 lower.
Okay, you're going $100 lower than the 10.
Lower.
Remember the big money cards. If another 10 shows up, it's a push, no win, no loss.
Gotcha.
$100 lower than the 10. Your card is a deuce. You've got $300.
Right. 300, all of it higher.
All of it that is higher than the deuce. The card is an ace. You got 600.
600 lower.
600 lower than the ace. The card is a 6. You've now got $1,200. The 6 now becomes your base card up here, and we'll give you another $400. You have $1,600. Play the 6 or change it.
I'm going to change it with number 2.
Okay, the 6 he's going to change. It now becomes an ace. There you are.
All of it lower.
All right, $3,200. If it's lower, the 6 goes up again. 3,200. You've still got another card over there you can change. In fact, you got 2 of them.
Change it with number 3.
Gonna get rid of the 6. And
Change it
this
with 3.
time, the 6 becomes a 4.
All right, okay.
3,200.
3,000 higher.
$3,000 that it's higher than the 6. Your card is a 5. Whoa! You're at $6,200. You've got a card over there. You can play it or change it.
All right. 5,000 higher.
5,000 that it's higher than the 5. Is it higher than the 5? The card's a 6. Whoa! You did it again. There you are with $11,200. You can still change that 6.
Change that, number 1.
Change that 6. Your new base card is now a queen. All right, now, Michael.
Yeah.
You've got $11,200. You must bet half of it or $5,600. So what do you want to do?
I'm going to do $11,000 lower.
11,000 lower than the queen.
Ooh.
Good luck to you. 11,000 lower than the queen. The card is a 9. $22,200. All right. $22,200. That was his first time here. We'll be back in a moment to meet a new challenger right after this. That Bob is spelled with 1 O, by the way, Suzanne. All right, you ready? Let's meet our new challenger. Here she comes.
Congratulations.
Aren't you a happy lady?
I am always happy, Bob.
Well, you're standing next to a happy guy.
Oh,
too.
I know.
Isn't that something?
My name is Cindy Wade Carter. I'm a horse trainer in Lakeside, California. I also snow ski, and I love to gamble.
What kind of horses do you raise?
We have registered paints and registered quarter horses.
All right, my favorite kind of horses.
Good for you. You got class.
Well, I know that. I could have told you that. It's all low, but I got class. All right. Now, Lacey's over there dealing out cards from a brand new deck. I know you guys got the cards before, so let's start this match right now between Michael and Cindy. Best of luck to the two of you. Here we go. First question goes to you, Michael. With a smile on his face. Michael, we surveyed 100 single women, and we asked them, does a man's money make him more sexually attractive? You may have a chance to find this out. How many women said money does make a man more sexually attractive?
Well, I think that money would make a man a little more attractive, but not sexually attractive.
You don't think
So, yeah, I think there's a big difference there, Bob. So I'm going to say that it's going to be sort of a high-low, in-between kind of number, and I'll say 49.
49 out of 100 women
49.
said that money makes a man sexually attractive.
Well, Bob,
Cindy, are you married?
yes, to a guy named Michael.
To a guy named
Yes,
Michael.
to Michael,
All
so
right.
it's Mike and Cindy again.
Do you think it'll be higher or lower than 49?
You know, they can use the money to fix themselves up, you know, get a little facelift here and drive a nice red Porsche or something like that. But I still think I'd have to go lower, just a bit lower.
You
But
think it's going to be lower
yeah.
than that? Well, it's a good question. The actual number of single women who said money makes a man more sexually attractive is 21. You're right, Cindy. It is lower. I thought money made a guy. Does money make a guy sexually attractive?
Oh, I don't think so. No.
Huh. Jeez. It sounds what? Crass. Cancel my paycheck. I don't need the money. All right, Cindy, you won the high-low question. Because you've won that, you can change this base card if you want to. Here we go. Your card's a deuce. Good card.
Higher!
Going higher than the deuce. Here we go. It's a 5. Player freeze.
Higher!
She's going on. Higher than the 5. The card is a 4. No. And because you didn't freeze, that means that Michael gets a free shot at the cards. Michael, you've got to play off this base because you didn't win the high-low. It's a 9. Here we go.
Lower.
Lower than the 9. Your card is a deuce.
Higher.
Higher than the deuce. It is a queen.
Lower.
Lower than the queen. Ace. No. 2 cards could have beaten you, and you found them. And so that sends you both right back to your original base card. All right. We're still tied up. You're both in last place. Try it again. Cindy, we surveyed 100 people, and we asked them, do you think a 16-year-old who commits a violent crime should receive the same punishment as an adult? Very topical question. How many people said the 16-year-old should receive the same punishment?
Well, I think as children are maturing more rapidly, they know a lot more things about things than I did when I was 16. And I would say that was going to have to be a high number. 76.
76
Yes.
people say that a 16-year-old should receive the same punishment as an adult. Well, Michael, will it be higher or lower than that?
I don't think that they should receive the same punishment, and I hope that most people agree. But I'm just going to go lower.
Think it's going to be lower?
I'm going to go lower.
All right.
I may be wrong.
I saw an interview the other day of a gang member, and they said we're recruiting young guys because if they kill somebody, then they'll only get 2 or 3 years. But if we kill somebody, we're going to be in there for a long time. So it's really a topical question. Let's see. The actual number of people who said the 16-year-old should receive the same punishment is 77. It wasn't lower. It was higher. And that means it's Cindy. Here we go. You don't want to change that card. It's a wonderful
I
card.
know. Let's go higher.
Higher than the deuce. Your card is a 3. Woo.
Higher.
Going
again.
on. All right. Your 3. Higher than the 3. It's a 4.
I don't believe that.
Can you believe it?
It's an omen. Higher.
Higher than the 4. It's a jack. Now, what do you want to do? Up to you, Cindy.
Higher. Higher.
Did you say higher? Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
That's all right. Take your time.
Lower.
Lower than the jack.
Lower.
Let's see if it's lower than the jack. You win game number 1. No! Was it lower than the jack? The card did not work. That goes there, and that means that. Michael gets a free shot. Okay, Michael, you've got to play off the 9.
Lower.
Lower than the 9. Your card is an 8. Player freeze.
Freeze.
Gonna freeze there. All right, by freezing right there, if you win the next high-low question, you get a chance to change that 8. And let's go to that high-low question right now. Boy, the cards are not working, are they? Whew, I'm tired. Michael, for you, we surveyed 100 bachelors, and we asked them, if you knew that a girl had once been the mistress of a famous man, would that make her more interesting? How many bachelors said, yes, it would make her more interesting?
More interesting.
If she'd have been the mistress of a famous man.
That's interesting.
Thank you. I wrote this question myself.
I don't think that it would make them more interesting.
No.
No. But I think some guys might. See, I lead a very exciting life, so...
I didn't know that.
Yes, I do. So I'm going to say that it's going to be about, I'd say about 54.
So if if you met a girl and she had been the mistress of Pee Wee Herman, she wouldn't be more interesting to you, huh?
Not really.
I see. All right.
Not really.
He says 54 out of 100 bachelors said, yes, it would make her more interesting. Cindy, will it be higher or lower than that?
I think that most guys look at other things that are more interesting before they ask who they've been out with. So I'm going to say a little bit lower.
A little bit lower than the 54. The actual number of bachelors who said knowing a man said knowing a woman who had once been the mistress of a famous man would make her more interesting is 26. You're right, Cindy. It was lower. Oh, gosh.
Have we done this before?
You're going to play off that 2 again, aren't you, I assume?
Yeah, so to try it again. Higher.
Higher than the 2. Here we go again. It's a 10. Play a freeze. What are you going to do?
I'm going to play.
You're going to play.
And I'm going to say lower.
Lower than the 10. Taking a big chance. If it's lower, yeah. Now what are you going to do? Play or freeze?
All right, I'm going to play.
Okay.
I'm going to say higher.
Higher than the 5. No. Back to your 2. Again you go, and that means Michael again. You get a shot. You got to play off the 8 because you didn't win the high-low. Will it be higher or lower?
I'm going to say lower.
Lower than the 8. Your card is a 10. No. There you have it. So the cards are just not playing. Tell you what, we're going to come back in just a moment to play the sudden death question. Someone's got to win the game on the next play of the cards. We'll be right back to that. It's exciting. Wait a minute.
1 hour, 2 shows.
Final question. Sudden death time. Someone must win the game on this play of the cards. Control of the board is very important. And it goes to Cindy. Here we are. Cindy, we surveyed 100 dentists, and we asked them, generally speaking, can men tolerate pain better than women? How many dentists said, yes, men tolerate pain better?
Boy, I don't know. With a dentist, that makes a different story than like with a doctor. I would say, well, I really don't think that men could go through childbirth.
I think you're right.
You know, so I think that
Get
men...
pregnant is the first problem.
That would be difficult, yes. I think that
How many
men...
out of 100 said men could tolerate pain better?
I think that number's going to be kind of low. I think I'm going to say 36.
36
Yeah.
out of 100 dentists said men can tolerate pain better. Michael, higher or lower?
Well, I know that my mother complains every time she goes to the dentist that it hurts and all of this.
Sure.
When I go, it's really not that bad. I can tolerate it.
So what do you think?
So I'm going to say that it's a higher number.
Higher than 36. The actual number of dentists who said that men tolerate pain better is 13. Not higher, but considerably lower. All right, now, Cindy, remember this is sudden death. You can play your cards through. You can, off the deuce, play your cards through. But if you make a mistake, Michael wins the game. Or you can pass it on to Michael. He must play it out by using the 8. If he goofs, you win the game. What do you want to do?
Well, the way the cards have been going,
What do you think? Play or pass?
I'm going to pass them up
Pass
the
it
middle
on to
of the
Michael.
eight.
All right, Michael, got to play off the 8. Here we go.
Okay, let's go lower.
Lower than the 8. The card is a 3. Yes.
Let's go higher.
Higher than the 3. The card is a 6. Now what are you going to do?
Higher.
Higher. All right, if it's higher than the 6, Michael wins the game. If not, Cindy wins the game.
Yeah.
It's the king. And our champ wins game number 1. It was close. The old 6 jumped up to hit you again. All right, we'll be back in just a moment with more Card Shark. See you in just a sec, all right?
But Ray Combs keeps his lips to himself in back-to-back episodes of Family Feud, followed by $100,000 Pyramid.
And welcome back to Card Shark. We don't have time to continue this match. We'll pick it up tomorrow at the very same time. Until then, I'm Bob Eubanks for Susanna, Lacey, and Gene saying thanks, everybody. We'll see you again on Card Shark. Bye-bye.
Some of our departing contestants will receive a gift certificate from Sears Spring Summer Catalog with over 1,200 pages of ideas. 1-800-453-7000. And Butler Gum Toothbrushes. Help fight plaque and reduce gum disease. Save with your coupon in this week's newspaper, Butler Gum, the Better Brush. And capture your best memories with a Polaroid, the Sun 600.
Dawson, Combs, surveys, kissing, cash, kissing, fun, excitement, winners, kissing. All crammed into a full hour of The Feud, coming up next only on Game Show Network.
Style in mind. Quality luggage you can count on non-stop from Amelia Earhart. And one of our polling groups will receive Berkline's Wall-Away Recliner. Combines luxurious comfort with traditional styling. Space-saving recliners can be put 3 inches from the wall and still glide to a fully reclined position. From Berkline. This is Gene Wood speaking for Kart Charts. A Mark Goodson television production.